Nyla, good to see you.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Excited about the big tournament?
Yes, absolutely.
Looking forward to the trip out to Kansas, huh?
Yes.
When do you leave? When does all that take place? What's the itinerary, so to speak?
Yeah, we leave Sunday morning out of Charlotte, and I'm not exactly sure when we arrive, or we leave around like 11 in the morning, and you know the time zone is different there, so we'll arrive there like 1 o'clock, but it'll probably be 2 here. So.
How about what day do you play your first game? You know your schedule when you get there?
Yes, we play Tuesday at 1 o'clock. I forgot the name of the school, but looking forward to that once we get there.
I think the coach mentioned you're going as a number 6 seed, I think, there for the tournament.
Yeah, so we have a pretty high ranking when we go out there. So starting out, we'll probably play a lower seed and start off pretty good, hopefully.
And you get there, like you say, you leave here Sunday.
Yes.
Arrive later Sunday during the day, I guess.
Yeah.
You get a little practice time in on maybe Sunday or Monday.
The next day, everybody will have the same amount of time to get in the gym, about 30 minutes or so, to get a practice time in before you play the next day.
I did mention to you, Coach, it's kind of a historic town at Overland Park, Kansas, home of the NCAA.
Yeah.
So you guys go into what many consider a very important basketball city. Talk about the big question is coming for you from Allen out of Smith. Did you know where you were going coming out of Smith High School?
I didn't. I actually had to contact Coach Allison coming out of Smith because things happened to my coach where connections got cut off. So I had to contact Coach myself, and he was ended up to be interested in me. So that worked out pretty good between us.
You played for Coach Will Perry over at Smith.
Yes.
You've exceeded, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I watched you play in high school. We covered a lot of games on these podcasts. Seen you play back then. To have some big nights, some nice little quiet nights.
Yeah.
Sometimes like disappear. Some nights go to maybe Dudley that time. I remember one Dudley game. Where's Nyla at this game? Because she had a big game back at the Hayco, Timco, Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Big there. Sometimes we'd see her. Sometimes where'd she go? What's happening? How did you develop the game when you got the GT? How did that game open up when you got there and develop that consistency in your game?
Well, the team that I played for in Smith, we weren't all that great. We definitely had a losing season, but just coming from where I came from, you know, I'm from New Jersey, so just playing my game and trying to keep it up just kept me going, and I love basketball. I love the game and everything for it, so I always want to get better and improve myself. So.
How long had you been here in town playing for Smith after you came from New Jersey? How long had you been out here then?
I spent my senior year at Smith. And then
just your senior year?
Yes.
You've been in New Jersey all the time before that?
Yes.
So I'm going to raise my hand so I did not get. You must have came down to that Eric Ebron bus. Eric was driving down here. Remember, he came here from New Jersey, right? Remember Ebron?
Yeah.
You must have rode that same bus down there. Eric came flying down here.
No, not exactly.
Just 1 year.
Yeah, spent my senior year there, and then off to play for Coach Allison the following year.
Some fun times to watch, because I still would tell my buddy Dennis White, who broadcasts against me on our broadcast on the website, radio, whatever. Sometimes Nyla's out there taking over, and sometimes we're looking, who's Nyla going to kick it in?
Yeah, it's hard to.
Well, I guess like you said, with a teammate sometimes trying to blend in your senior year.
That
was a big move too.
It is. It really is, because I don't have that connection that everybody else had with their team. They already got this chemistry going and everything, and I come in this new person.
When you're Allen,
right, and you know, not too many people like this. Some people did, so I just kept doing what I did.
That's what you can do. Coach Perry did a fairly decent job with Smith.
I did enjoy playing for him.
And they had that little guy too. The guys over at Greensboro College coaching now.
Coach Walt. Yes.
Yeah, Coach Walt. Yeah, Coach Walt. Ham or Walt. Just like that. Coach Walt. Exactly.
Yeah, he's coaching at assistant coach at Greensboro College now.
What got the game going when you got to GTCC? Did Coach Allison see something in your game, or how'd you guys get connected? First off, you're from Smith coming out. You're not sure where you're going.
Yeah.
How'd you guys get connected?
I emailed him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm interested. I talked to your coach," and I was like, "Well, I had no idea." So later we met, ended up showing me around, and you know, then I didn't really have that many options coming straight out of New Jersey. It was my senior year, so I didn't really know who was interested, and not too many people knew who Nyla Allen was. So
you couldn't go to NJIT then? what's that, New Jersey Institute of Technology. I've heard of them.
Yeah.
I've heard of Montclair State. I don't know all
Yeah.
those New Jersey schools, but not too much. You weren't really looking to go back up
Right,
there.
I was looking to stay here and everything, starting something here. So I contacted Coach Allison.
With GTCC and what they had to offer academically, that type of thing?
I was because my school kind of promoted GTCC, recommended them to a lot of students. So I was caught up. Right. Yeah. So I was caught up on a lot of their programs and everything like that. So.
Now, did you work right into GTCC right after your senior year at Smith? You went right on over there?
Yeah. After I had a summer off before, not even summer. We start school we start day one with basketball in August. So I had a little time over the summer to try and develop my game and prepare myself for college basketball. So I did the best I could and ended up really getting used to the program and actually liking it.
Good thing too, you didn't take a year or so off and try to go back to it. Going straight out of high school with it, keeping the continuity together was fun.
I didn't want to take a year off. I definitely wanted to go straight into it.
Who did you train with during that summer? Because you're probably getting excited. I'm going to college. I'm playing college basketball. Who'd you train with and work out with?
I trained with my cousin and my father, who both played in high school, and my cousin played college basketball, and he was really good at it. So they both really are wise of the game of basketball. So
you think GTCC's been the right fit for you?
I absolutely do. I was looking at some other schools, but I definitely love playing for Coach Allison. He's a great coach. Like, I couldn't ask for a better coach. He knows exactly what he's doing. I trust his system, and he allows me to play my game and be free out on the court. So
how did you get? I mean, this is the question. Every time I read about it, I still got to ask myself beginning. How'd you get those 22 or 23 rebounds? That's wrong a little bit. How'd you get all those rebounds at night?
Which game?
That game against Cape Fear, the big game. 23 rebounds.
I'm not exactly sure.
Allison says about 18 of those were defensive rebounds.
Yeah, I just box out and go get it. I'm very athletic, so it's hard for people if I box them out already, it's hard for them to even try and come through and grab it.
You're real athletic. Do some track too? You've been involved in some track before?
No, I haven't.
Have some speed though.
Yes, I do. I am. Yes. But basketball has been my only sport that I played. So.
What year are you now? I got to ask this question. I'm trying to figure out exactly where you are. Where are you at in the scheme of things? Are you like your first year, second year, third year at GTCC?
This is my second year at GTCC. This is my second year.
You have one more year after this year, or you be done after this year?
Nope, we only get 2 years.
So you're done after this year?
Yes, and then I'll be transferring to a university. I don't know where I'm going yet, but
not sure, undecided so far.
Undecided.
Are you thinking about a few out there?
There's some good looks, but I'm not settling yet because we have a whole nother opportunity opened up for us.
I mean, you're like North. You got to go back. You got to go to Kansas.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Right now. But you're planning to play basketball, though, your next step?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
You probably just start to scratch the surface. 22 rebounds, 23 rebounds. I got to get 30 when I keep this thing going.
Yeah.
You got to keep that going.
It's not too hard, but...
Did you think you had this level of play in you going from Smith? I mean, to Smith, maybe sometimes you may have doubted yourself. And what is it up with basketball? How good am I? Am I good enough to play in college? Did you have any doubts coming out of there?
No, I just always kept going, just kept trying to better myself. I always loved the game, and I actually started playing my freshman year of high school. So
that was your first year?
Yes, playing. So I just always, I play against different kinds of girls, and I'm like, I can do that. I can be as good as her. So I just keep training to be as good, and if not better.
Your big assets that speed and quickness in, right?
Yeah. I'm not really. My athletic abilities. I can shoot the ball really well, so.
You think you're a better shooter or better rebounder? Is it a mix between the two?
I think I'm a better rebounder than anything.
But you're not a big center. I mean, if somebody saw you on the street and said, there goes a rebounder.
No, people don't believe, especially the way I dress and carry myself. They like, you play basketball? Like, no way. But how I'm very blessed to be as athletic as I am and go and perform.
Any people at Smith that got you headed in the right direction? Anybody over there that kind of pointed you that way or helped you out over at Smith?
All throughout high school, I have played the four, really. So except actually my senior year when I played at Smith, I was kind of playing a guard, but Coach Allison, actually no, I was playing a forward too. So my freshman year coming to Coach Allison, I was playing guard, and then we kind of needed some help in the post because we didn't have too much size. Coming in, I was like, post, like what can I do in there? There's big girls. How am I supposed to succeed down there with them big girls? But it was the best move I could ever. I mean,
just changing positions.
From my freshman year in college, I have definitely improved in my game and everything.
Talk about what Coach Allison has meant to this team here, 2015. How this team is kind of coming, because you're champions. You can say you're champions.
Yeah.
You won that division. What's he meant to this team and help mold and build this championship team?
He just always believed in us. Like when we first come in, we look around, and we're like, well, this is what we have, but we don't have too much size with us. Like, you sure you don't want to recruit some more big girls or something? Like, but he always believed we're gonna have a great season. We're gonna win the region. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And we're like, hey, okay, you say it, we'll do it. You know. So he's just always believed in us and kept pushing us, and that's what's just kept us motivated and kept going all throughout the time.
Important to go to Kansas just to make that trip, or important to go to Kansas and make a statement, win some games?
Right. Like we've since day one. I mean, freshman year and last year we lost to Lewisburg in the regional championship game, and if you could see the picture of our faces, like it just hurt so bad, and we was just all in a bad mood. So he just kept reminding us, don't forget that feeling, don't forget that feeling. So we just came out this year and just took over, and he just kept pushing us to, you know, achieve the best. Like take it, you gotta take it. It's not gonna be handed.
What prepared you for all this when you're young? Like just young ladies, still kind of a young kid in some people's opinion. What prepared you for all this? This is pretty big stuff, going to Kansas, playing in a national tournament. This is pretty big stuff coming out of Smith High School.
I mean, just playing basketball, that's it. Just playing basketball is when you play ball and go to school, that's all you have. You just learn to play ball and go to school. That's all you have time for. So that's just keeps anybody who's an athlete really structured and very focused.
How's the academic part going for you? You like that too?
It's going good. You know, it's not easy being an athlete in school and keeping up with all your schoolwork, but if you want to play ball, you go and make sure you do what you got to do. So, I mean, I do enjoy school and everything.
It's pretty good too when you reach that third or second year at GTCC and you've reached those and earned those academic requirements. You come up with something that you fulfilled something you were going for.
Yeah, getting through that first year and like, okay, I can do this. You know, you got a sense of how everything works and how the school runs and get used to college. So it's definitely easier. We ask people this all
the time. You had to go back and do the same thing again and do it all over again. Do you do it exactly the same way, or you change something, do something different along the way?
No, I would definitely work on. I would definitely prepare myself mentally more for the schoolwork and taking on all the challenges that may come, and prepare myself better, both with school and basketball wise. Yeah.
What about 20 years from now? Where are you going to be at?
Hopefully, I'm working as a physical therapist and helping people somewhere, making a good living and having good memories.
Yeah, good memories of
basketball. Yeah, and I mean, if the opportunity comes for me to go overseas or take basketball to a further level, I definitely take it hands down.
We've seen some real good photographs of the team when you won the championship, teammates, coach, everybody together having a great time.
Yeah.
What about your personal snapshot of your life? We had to make a photograph, a selfie of your basketball life. There's been some people at this Michael Jordan commercial showing the basketball court. Out on the basketball court. Michael, I love Mike because he's smiling, happy, playing with kids. I want to be like Mike. I want to get back out there too. I want to get back in that basketball court. I want to stay all day on that outdoor basketball court. Drink a little Gatorade myself, some water to go with it.
Yeah.
What photograph we see of you?
Just starting off blinded in the game, not having all this competition around and not knowing how to dribble or not knowing what a travel is and everything, and just slowly, gradually overcoming everything and everyone and just becoming the best of what I can be and what I see in myself in potentially.
Sometimes it happens slow, but also these 2 years, I bet it's gone by fast.
Yes, the season goes by. I mean, preseason is long, and it seems, that's conditioning really, and just getting in the work of things. But once things flow and you get into the work of games, it goes by so fast. I can't believe how fast this season's gone, and before I know it, I'm not going to be a GTCC anymore. I'm going to have to get adjusted to a new team, new coach and everything. So that's
Here's a fun thing to think about. Boy, isn't it fun to be playing basketball in March?
Yeah.
That's got to feel pretty good, too.
Yeah.
They talk about all that March Madness. You're right in the middle of it.
Right. I can't believe that our season's still going. That's what the mental state of it comes in. Like, we have to just keep mentally focused. Usually, around this time, our season's done. We're home just relaxing or anything. But now we're still going, and we still got another week to just complete and, try and win the national title.
Say we got you on a deserted island somewhere. This is a question we ask a lot, too, at this program. You're on a deserted island. You got to get off that island. You got to bring somebody in and play that person one-on-one. You got to beat somebody that's pretty good in basketball to get off that island. Who do you bring in to play one-on-one?
A guy or a girl?
Could be a guy or a girl. Either one, your choice. Somebody you know you can beat. This is going to get you off that island.
Somebody I know I can beat?
Yeah, you got to. They still got to be good. It's got to be good competition, but you know you can beat them, and you got to get that island. You got to get off of there.
That is a hard question. It can be anybody.
Sure.
I feel like I would be able to beat Skylar Diggins.
Skylar Diggins. Is that UConn?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Her name comes up occasionally here. Skylar Diggins, and yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see you might say Eric Ebron. Bring the New Jersey factor back in again. But that's a good thing. UConn player. Beat somebody from UConn.
I go watch girls play all the time. I actually had one of my teammates know somebody on NC State. I just feel like I could play with them.
Could mix it up with those D1 players.
I do. It's just height, really. That's all the difference. But even so, my athletic abilities put some height to my game. So
work ethic and that athletic ability.
I might be 5'9", but on the court I'm like about 6'2", 6'3".
I always told people that when I was younger I was small height-wise, but I never knew it until I got older.
Yeah.
I didn't pay. You play above whatever. You play out of your shell. You go work as hard as you can. And if you're prepared for the game, you're going to be just as good as the big guy out there too. Who's been the motivation, the inspiration for your basketball life, for your life as well? Who's been that motivation, the inspiring factor?
Well,
you got to give somebody credit for some of this.
I mean, my father has been with me through the whole way. Starting my freshman year, he's like, I just tried out because the rest of my family members was, but once he saw how serious I was and how bad I wanted it, he was willing to do anything and everything to get me there as long as I wanted it. So he's been with me through this whole thing and sitting in the crowds just chanting me on, and not just me, the team too, just been a support for all of us. So
you got to give it up for your dad then.
Yeah, I appreciate all that.
One more thing, I'll let you go. If you do